Well, good evening, lads, and non-binary folk, to this sort of surprise evening stream, even though the surprise was spoiled 6 hours ago when I put the stream up. But, you know, beside the point. Surprise! Just believe it's a surprise. The surprise is actually that I haven't got anything prepared. Even though I had the stream up all that time ago, I still didn't have the picture prepared, because I only took it about 2 minutes ago. There it is. It's a good gin, though. So yes, first evening stream in a bit. And I just wanted to have a more relaxed time today. Honestly, this is more for me than it is for you. Yeah. It's alright. All for me. My guilty pleasure is this game series. Honestly, wish I'd found it earlier in my time, but, you know, I was a busy man. Less busy now. I have the time to waste away doing silly things. Staring at empty bottles of sake that are on my desk for some reason. Why do I still have this here? It's a nice bottle, I suppose. But yes, I have a little spear. Look at how tiny it is. Poke, 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 poke. It'll be a very relaxed, chilled night tonight. I'm not too sure. I know one of the monsters. I'm not too sure what the second monster is. And are we going to farm them? That'll be the case. We'll see. I'm not too sure. I wasn't really thinking about it. To be honest, I wanted a break from God of War Ragnarok. It is fun, and the story is compelling, but, you know, you've got to free me from this family drama at some point. Also, the constant efforts of whatever Odin's doing in that game. Evening time here, and how are you? It's been a while since I've done a Wednesday night, hasn't it? I'm just sitting here complaining. I'm glad this update came out now. Gives me a chance to sort of cleanse my palate of all the, got off work early. Oh, look at you. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Is this got off work early and you need the money, or got off work early and you don't need the money? There's very different things. Good thing. Wonderful. Always good to know. I realized last time I played this game was since we finished the update. You haven't seen the other title updates, the 3 title updates between last time I played and this time. My character looks very different. It looks like something out of a... I'm actually not too sure. A villain out of a TV show. Picked up bacon cheeseburgers for dinner on the way down. Oh, tonight I had the classic sausages and vegetables. With some hash browns as my potato of the meal. It was quite nice. Nothing like a good old plate of sausages and veggies. Some sausages, a potato of some kind, either mashed, boiled, or hash browns. Some sweet potatoes, some pumpkin, some greens of a kind. There can be zucchini, broccoli, peas. It's very delicious. I really like it. Throw a bit of bread in there to have a sausage on bread. Snag on bread. It is really good. It's really good. What are hash browns like over there? Well, they're not bad. They're certainly not perfect, but they're not too bad. I quite like them. It's more of an occasional thing, hash browns for me, though. I just had a few left over in the freezer, and I didn't have any actual potatoes. But yeah, it's sort of, you know, your normal vaguely diced potatoes in a way. I don't know what to describe what hash browns have been done to them. They're sort of chopped, roughly chopped. How are they prepared? Well, if I'm feeling lazy, I'll stick them in a sandwich toaster. You know, something you make like a ham and cheese toasty with. That's how I'll cook it sometimes. Sometimes just in the fry pan. Rarely deep fried. The only time I ever have a hash brown deep fried is at McDonald's. Does make it crispier, but yeah, well, a bit more oil, I suppose. They're julienne potatoes. They may still be like that in Australia, but Julienne's thin slices, right? It's just not quite like that. They're more like... It's hard to describe. How are Australian? How are Australian people? How are we? Strings. Fascinating. I like how I said, how are Australian? It just said, how are Australian people? Thank you, Google. I'm glad you care. Very kind. Oof. My own loud voice is giving me a headache. Australian hash browns made. Because it doesn't... Julienne is not how I describe hash browns in Australia. I'm looking at a recipe that looks like julienne potatoes. But it's more like they sort of, you know, that's why I said chopped, roughly chopped. So very small pieces. Kind of pieces. Well, what I recognize as a hash brown, and the hash browns we find most of them, granted we don't tend to make them at home that often, but they tend to look something more like this one. I'll grab this from the Women's Weekly. See if I can actually put this onto the screen. Don't know if it'll actually work. Yeah, I don't think that'll work on stream. Find another picture. But yes, hash browns are a bit of an interesting things. These are uncooked. Post an image on Discord. I'll have a look. Just give me a moment. It's a nice comparison that somebody posted on Reddit for some reason. Why are they all web... I don't want web... bloody things. No. But yes, I'll have a look at your image while that's figuring itself out. Discord. Alright, there it is. Ah, yes, absolutely not. Absolutely does not look like that. Let me find a picture of what I know as hash browns. They look like this. That's a very nice picture, by the way, but you see how it's quite harshly chopped? You can sort of see the parts of the potato, but it's kind of like minced, slashed, sort of harshly chopped. That is what I recognize as a hash brown. Mostly because I don't make my own hash browns. I am almost always buying them from, you know, McCain's made in Australia hash browns. And that's what our McDonald's hash browns look like too. It's the sort of popular form of hash brown. It's this sort of diced, quite roughly chopped potato. In that specific sort of oval, elliptical shape. Sort of an oval prism. Make it quite easy to stick into a packet, you see, and just chomp on it while you're walking. Fast food, I suppose. But Yes, so they looked a bit like that when I had them tonight. It was nice. I'm more of a mashed potato sort of fellow, though. Sort of sausages and mashed potatoes. That's my preferred way of doing things. And tomato sauce and barbecue sauce and absolutely everything. I know it's not very healthy, but I like it. But yes. Of yours too, but they think they're julienne as well. Strange. The thing is, you don't realise that are different, you know? I would have never, even if I'd gone to America, I probably would have never ordered a hash brown and found this out. Bizarre, isn't it? The things that change between countries. You really wouldn't think it. The things that change between countries. Such difference betwixt you and I. I don't understand how it happens. By the way, speaking of Australia, from the long, dusty bowls of Western Australia comes Australian Distilling Property Limited. Gin, 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 gin. Gin, gin, gin. From Western Australia. Funnily enough, this gin, the drink I'm having today, it looks like a nice steel barrel, actually. They've made a glass that looks like one of the steel kegs. It's fun. But it's made from Australian Distilling Co. There is actually 2 gins in Australia. I didn't know this, but there's a small town in Western Australia called Gin. There's also a town in sort of between here and North Queensland called Gin. Really a missed opportunity for the other Gin making gin, but, you know, it's fun. It's an interesting drink. Does taste quite premium for a gin. A nice... Even the bottle has the bottle has the coordinates for the town itself on it. But yes, it's a nice one. Has green tea and licorice and all these exotic ingredients in it. It's quite nice. Tastes much more premium than Noosa, which makes sense, because Noosa isn't very premium. But I just realised I'd never had this gin on stream. Sounds like I'm having a stroke, or it's breaking. The stream is breaking, doesn't it? Gin. I've had too much gin. The program's shorting out. There are errors in the matrix. Too much gin. There can only be so much. If the matrix is going to be broken out by anything, it's going to be all these new distillery companies popping up in the last 5 to 10 years making gin. I can only think the simulation can handle so many unique Australian gins that use the same 4 ingredients before the place explodes. Are they bird's-eye hash browns? Apparently those are the highest of the Oz hash brown tier list. I tend to eat McCain's. You've done it again. McCain's, you've done it again. McCain, you've done it again. That's the ad, by the way. Hungry Jack's. Bird's Eye. McDonald's. Rude. McCain's is alright. Granted, it's true. They're not that great. Can't remember. I probably had Bird's Eye. I just kind of buy whatever's cheapest at the time, and it's probably McCain's. I think the problem with McCain's is they outsource a lot of the time. There's a whole... It's really hard to catch which hash brown is made in Australia and which hash brown is made elsewhere, overseas. So you've got to be careful with McCain's. It's a bit of a 50-50 split if you're going to get something made in Australia or some mulch made in India. So I think that's probably why it's so low. I think the stuff made in Australia is like any other. I think it holds its own, at least with the McDonald's one. I've never really had a Hungry Jack's. HJ's bloody... I've never been there for breakfast, to be honest. That's probably why. It's not really a breakfast joint, to be honest. I wouldn't go to Hungry Jack's for bloody breakfast. I wouldn't go to McDonald's for breakfast, to be honest. Sometimes I just had to. It was something of necessity rather than desire. So, I'd still put McCain's in the middle. I've not had the other one, so I couldn't tell you. I'm not much of a hash brown person. I tell you. I'm a man who loves his mashed potatoes, and nobody serves proper mashed potatoes at any fast food place, so what's the point? I'll have chips if I'm going to have potato. That's why I'm there. Hash browns are a breakfast thing that I occasionally have elsewhere. But they're very rare. We have bird eyes in America. They don't sell hash browns. We have a brand called Oreida. That's a one. Is that how you pronounce it? Oreida? Or Oreida? Is it Japanese or something? Oreida. I don't know. That seemed a bit weird, but yes. Fascinating. Dear oh dear, I'm talking quite ecstatically, but my throat has not been doing that well. I'm actually worried I might skip one of the streams, or shorten the streams this week. Oregon. Oh. So, Ida. Whoa, would have never bloody guessed that, mate. Jesus, the English language. Or whatever language came up with Idaho and Oregon. Ida. Never guessed that. So it is kind of like the Japanese Ore. But Oregon. Wow. No, I wouldn't have guessed that. Probably should have. If I was American, I might have guessed that. Ida. That rolls off the tongue at least. What if we thought we'd be sitting here with the intricacies of hash browns? Guess we're really hashing it out. My right eye specifically does it. My right eye specifically hurts too much for that sort of thing. Oh, God. Must have some sort of sinus problem on the right side of my head. Because my right eye and my right ear aren't giving me a bit of a grief today. Ugh. Bloody hell, mate. Oop. Another figure. Alright. Golden hash brown patties. Now with air frying compatibility. I have an air fryer. Don't use it very much. I've never been able to figure out how to get it to work, to be honest. Keep frozen. Cook thoroughly. I've always wondered why we have to cook potatoes so thoroughly. I suppose they're covered in dirt. 120 calories per patty. Shredded potatoes. Prep instructions. Oh, sorry. Now with air fryers, prep instructions. Oregon and Idaho coming together in the greatest collaboration known to man. Better than sliced bread. It's sliced potatoes. And they do look a bit more like the hash browns we have, but there's just something about that packaging that makes them feel wet for some reason. I feel like I'm about to pull it out, and I'm gonna, when I slap it to the ground, when I slap it onto the grill or into the sandwich toaster, it's gonna make that wet patty sound. Like, whoosh. I don't know. Something about that packaging worries me. Nice packaging though. Very interesting looking. We just have them in a big bag. They're just in a bag. All together. Half of them are stuck together. It's really inconvenient, but the neighboring states, I guess there are a lot of potato farms in both. Probably a lot of Irishmen too. Well, back in the day, there probably were a fair few Irishmen. Ugh. Ooh, my back. Maybe it's coming from my spine, this headache. Could be. Coming from my neck. But yes. I wonder indeed. There is absolutely no way in hell I'm getting through all the gins that I own before I have to go to Japan. Absolutely no way. Oh well, maybe I'll bring some into New South Wales and we can enjoy them together. But yes. Whew. Well, we can continue this conversation. Just let me jump over to the game we're actually playing. We spent the better part of, what, 20 minutes talking about potatoes? Oop, there you go. Shredded hash brown potatoes. Oh, so they are different. Fascinating. They do look quite nice. I feel like you should throw, on those shredded hash brown potatoes, I feel like you should throw some cheese and just make it a potato bag. Let me jump over the screen though. Is the game still working? Yeah, it is. There I am. We continue talking about potatoes. I'll throw the Discord down in the bottom corner. So if you throw any pictures up, I'll see the potatoes. There we are. By the way, look at my character. Doesn't he look like some sort of evil god from a story? There are breakfast casseroles you can make with them. Ooh, that does sound nice. Just imagining that. Should cook up that garlic pizza I have in the fridge. That'd be nice. But, oh well. Don't know why I feel so hungry. Just talking about this made me hungry again. I just finished dinner. Goodness. Yes. I've been playing this game, actually. With my nephews. I've been playing through it slowly with them. Because it's my guilty pleasure, not theirs. So I have to sort of force them to play the game with me. So I have another character that I've been playing with them. I've been playing the Lance. I guess the armor gets pretty wild in this game. This is a set I made myself. I tried my hand at making a fashion set, sort of mixing different pieces together to make a cool-looking set. And the last few updates have given us some very cool-looking armor. They've also added this whole hunter loadout thing. I'm too lazy to figure out what that's about. So this is all completely cosmetic I've gone. But look at all these sets I've made. Look at me. We've got sort of airship pirate. We've got that, which I'm quite proud of. That's quite a good one. We've got 12 karat gold Erik. We've got not 12 karat gold Erik. And you've got the one I made recently. Sort of wind spirit. That helmet, though. Pretty cool. Fancy, I know, right? Look at that. 12 karat gold armor. But they've made some bizarre armor sets. This helmet in particular I really quite like. Really works quite well when you colour it. It's from, if I remember correctly, the Teostra set. So at the end game of this, you don't probably remember at all. There was this whole, afflicted thing, this sort of virus made all the monsters stronger, and you got special equipment from them. But now each update, they've been releasing sort of a super-powered version of one of the Elder Dragons, you see. Called Risen Elder Dragons. Different color scheme, different move stat, different sort of fight entirely. It's a complete revamp of the fights. It's fascinating. And each one gets their own fancy armor set, which is where you get these cool head pieces from. Oh, I just saw another picture pop up. Let me have to look. This is the first game I've been playing in a while that isn't on the PlayStation. Oh, I see. That actually looks quite nice. Goodness, you Americans certainly know how to use your carbs. Now let's jump in. Come by sometime. Curious crafting has more potential. More normally slots. Prepared. Yes. Thanks, Lars. You're very good. Yes, so this is the Risen Mizuha. I should probably change the colours, shouldn't I? Oh, this is layered armor. That's why it looks like that. We'll just go to armor, shall we? So they released Chaotic Gormagala, which was fun. They released this, which is actually where the spear comes from. The spear that I'm currently using. Very edgy stuff. You can see they've just gone the whole black and silver things. But yes, this is the one where that hair comes from. Very regal, isn't it? It was good fun. I did want to play those streams. At the time we were doing something else. Oh yes, Lucid Nagakugi, look at me. Look like a boy band from the 90s. Yeah, they've done a lot. They've released a lot since I've last played this game on stream. I just realised. So much. Look, that armor, 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 and that armor. And I've done a lot too. I like the Gold King the best. Do you? Well, we'll throw that on, won't we? It is a fun one. I do like the Gold King as well. I was quite happy with that one. And let's see. Let's find a spear to match our gold kingliness. This one's pretty good. Sort of black and gold. This one's quite nice. Kind of matches the silver of the bug I've got on my arm, but the gold matches the rest of the outfit. No, we'll go with that one. Or we could just go with a classic gold from Shagaru. Le Miracle. Le Miracle. Ah, let's go with that. Sounds like fun. Now I need to remember how to play with Insect Glaive, because I've been playing with Lance recently. Lance and guns, actually. I've been trying to get into the guns. You see, I've not really been very good at the whole gun thing. I've never really liked it. It's not very fun. Granted, Lance was the same, but then I found out this cool way of playing Lance that's actually more effective than the way I was playing. And is a lot funner, a lot more active. So, oh well. We'll be going with the classic insect, though, this time. What do you have to say? The fierce, impeccable timing, as usual. I'd rather have annoying yelling dragons to deal with than this frostbiting my last nerve. Velcana, to be exact. This foul creature has been turning everything around it into a frigid wasteland. It must be disposed of, post-haste. Gladly given it to taste my blade, but something urgent has come up. You know how these things are, I'm sure. Do you have Potatoes O'Brien in the Australia? No, sort of like a... Actually, honestly, looks sort of like a stir-fry with potatoes. I've had it before. That certainly looks familiar. I didn't know that was its name, though. And I've only had it once, probably a decade or so ago. It was a long time ago. I think it might have been at a buffet of some kind. But no, otherwise, no. I don't recognize that name. I don't often know the names of food, so you're probably right. Yes, sure. The other Chevaliers are quite busy as well, so there's nobody else to turn to but you. Yes, me. So off you go then. I'm sure that you, being the fierce flame that you are, will have no trouble melting that frigid beast. Sorry, my camera is in the way of the screen. Well then, talk to our Princess Chiche. Chinchilla, our Princess Chinchilla, when you're ready to take on the quest. Ta-da! Ta-ta! Fun fella. Let's see what these fellows say. Anomaly research, token of gratitude, keep your recording. Okay, yeah, that's about what I expected. Velcana was the sort of flagship for the previous game's expansion. Interesting fellow. I'm expecting to be stabbed by a tail a number of times. For its environments, it can conjure up giant ice pillars with its breath. I've only read it before, but got home in the kingdom. Yes, it was one in the New World. Getting chills thinking about it. You're very funny, little girl. But fortunately for us, we have you. Yes, me. That's right, me. An old man who probably his back hurts more than anything else. Any challenge you take. Safe return. Stay frosty out there. Bravo 6, going dark. Stay frosty. Not the time for puns, Chicha. You've said about 3 puns, alas. I don't know why you're suddenly beating yourself up about the puns now. A special quest, she claims. There it is, Velcana. In all her beautiful glory. We're not going to take followers along. That's something they've added, actually. You can actually take NPCs along with you if you play by yourself, like I do. No game sound? Oh, yes. You weren't missing much. It was just a lot of, let's go, and la-la-la. So, you're fine. But yes, you can actually bring followers along. Makes fights a lot... It feels nice, and they do go a lot faster, because you can get... See, the followers are scaled to do only about 10% of the monster's damage. So you're doing the other 90%. However, if you get the followers that buff you, that have the hunting horn, bring 2 hunting horn followers along, one buffs you with attack, the other buffs you with different things, you can actually get quite powerful. And it's quite useful, so they're great to send, but every time I fight a monster the first time, I fight it by myself. Oh, what this bloody hell? Good news. More uncovered. Investigate these monsters. Yes, 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 yes. Rightio. Thank you. Now, let's see what we can eat. I've forgotten what are best for the insect lave, so I'm just gonna throw random ones. Ice resistance. Probably a good idea. There we are. Also, what the hell is that? What is that? I keep forgetting they're around the village as hidden silly little photos. And you've got little potato characters. And they've released a DLC, by the way, that makes your characters look like those potato characters. See, you've got this beautiful character and this little potato. I found another one when I was playing with my nephew, actually, over here, I think. Yeah, there she is. Another shoujo character and a little potato. Dog, you're getting in my way. You're a bit dramatic. Now, let's do the first quest, shall we? God. I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow. My throat is not being fun. Oh, yes. I forgot the introduction movies. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Upon a frozen statue.
Rest in peace, bird.
Its terrifying creator soon reveals itself.
Oh. Oh, dear. Poor times for the Rogi.
The Lord of the Tundra is heartless and cold. In an impenetrable veil of snow.
But as long as they can't do that, she can't do that to me.
Foolish creatures.
What's with this dramatic, like, tragedy music in the background? I feel like I should be weeping. And to think, this was the second final boss. The first final boss for another game. I'm liking that soundtrack they've got going on. The sort of tinkling sound. Was that always what it was like? Am I just deaf? I may be deaf. I don't remember many of the themes, to be honest. Time to go collect some birds. All good hunts start with collecting birds. Got to understand. Cutting grass and collecting birds. You see, just like a particular green tunicked hero of another world, cutting grass is extremely beneficial. They get green gemstones, I get green birds. I don't know who's getting the better deal. I can start a whole menagerie. He can, I don't know, contribute to capitalism. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting the better deal. Let's pick up that fire beetle, actually. Whee! I don't remember how to play this weapon, so let's hope it comes back to me quickly. Because this is my main weapon, it's just been months since I've actually used it. Getting warmed up. Getting the bones, the joints limber before I actually fight the monster down the bottom left of the screen. Give me that. This is the whole limberness we have to do. I won't do this the second time I fight it, probably. I'll just go. Oh, hello, Astro Possum. It's been a while. How you doing? You join me, walking through the snowy tundra, dressed in my 120 karat gold armor with my crown. I probably should have used the fire build, actually. See, I've gone all out, actually, with the insect glaive recently. I've made, like, a whole set of elemental builds and everything for particular monsters, but I'll use the general build for this first matchup. I know not how weak it is to the poison, though. There she is. Let's grab the monkey, actually. As I say, it's always good to start a fight with a monkey. Because you really are at the advantage if you do. These other fellas, they think they've got you on the ropes. Then you bring out the giant monkey. You know, I probably should have expected that. I'm not used to fighting with this. That's right. Who are you fighting, Rishang? Who are you fighting? Very good. Just headed to bed. Glad to see you. Good to see you too. Oh, for God's sake. I am really not doing well at this. Oh, this is just embarrassing. I should have done a lance. I should have just used the weapon I've been using recently. You've embarrassed me, Rajang, for the last time. Now. It's time to go beat up an icicle, I suppose. A living icy pop. Laser beams! And the laser beams. That must look sick. Yes, this is the big monkey. Would you guess that this monkey is a reference to Super Saiyans from Dragon Ball Z? Probably, because it actually goes Super Saiyan if you piss it off. Its hair goes yellow. The fellows who made this game really like Super Saiyans from Dragon Ball Z. Oh dear. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Yeah, for God's sake. Damn you and your area denial, and also, please. Oh, for God's sake, I forgot about that. I'm gonna get reacquainted with your moves, lass. Oh, that was one I don't recognize. Oh, please. Please. Ha! I can fly too, lass! What are you gonna do now, eh? Okay, that. Fair enough. Oh! She's a fast one! Oh. But not very strong against the element of tranquilizers. Probably to be expected. Not many people are strong against tranquilizers. Up and down. Not to mention, but I bought my first air fryer last week. Oh, did you? Granted, I still don't understand how to use air fryers. Oh. Don't you dare spawn ice on me, lass. Oh, you are. At least you're not bloody risen. Or whatever the... Oh, for God's sake, I'm really not doing well. Oh, you... She is going to end my life soon. Made chicken nuggets in it. Then French toast bites. Ooh. Sounds nice. Volcano cortex. Use protection. More dangerous than the Volcano, the deeper blue its hue. Volcano core can cut through lumps of ice like butter, so it can handle it with care. That is actually quite impressive. Barely hit this lass. God. This is embarrassing, to be honest. French toast turned out too dry. I've just not managed to figure out how to make crispy things, to be honest. It's a fryer. I would thought it would be easier to crisp things up, to be honest. I've not figured out how to do it. Doesn't have life change. Glad you got one. Hello, yes. I've just not figured out how to use the damn thing properly. I understand it's probably my fault. Chicken nuggets, one suckers. That's good. No. Lass. No. Lass, you are a pain. You know that? Come on! I was so far away from that. You! Ha! You bloody well thought. Didn't you, lass? You bloody well thought. Ow. Oh, good job, lass. Well, it's a fryer in the sense that food doesn't come out soggy. It's just a toaster in a different form. It's an interesting way of describing it, but fair enough. Now, visit Sune.
Okay, that's enough.
I need your help. This icy bastard is really causing me a problem for me. Though, I know you're a water monster, so you're probably not the best choice for this, Lars. But you know, you'll do. Look at those damage numbers. Woo. Honestly, the only reason I'm doing any damage to this, lads, is because... You thought, didn't you? Hey, lads? How we bloody well did think! That is the power of the insect life. Absolute mobility. Now you're angry, aren't you? Oh, why is this everything blue? She's put a bloody cool toe. Ha! Nice super move, lass. Shit, it didn't hit me. Ow. Did you just get knocked out of the... That was embarrassing. I think my dog just knocked her out of the sky. You shouldn't have picked me up. I'm starting to realize I may be a bit overpowered for this. So even though they are causing me issues, I'm more powerful than the issues could ever be caused. I do not appreciate the way you're treating me. Give me your tail! Give it to me! Your tail! Nice try, Alice. I do like that bit of a piano sting there. That was fun. Got you to do it 3 times. Oh dear. I live! What is my hunter talking about? Just yelled, so much power! Like he was a villain from a bloody TV show. Oh, Rajang's back. Hello. Love to stay around and chat, Rajang, but I've got places to be. I'm just getting started. Large, icy bastards to destroy. Okay. I don't know what hit me, but... Don't worry about it, just hit back. You and me will not get along. That was close, lass. I can't be fainting in this game. It's just embarrassing. Can't embarrass me in front of Tiberian. What would he think of me if I couldn't violently murder a large, icy dragon? that is for some reason coded as female. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ah! Please get the Kittinator out. If you would. Cat! Thank you! Losing a video game. Pretty shameful, I know. I'd lose my gamer license. How could I? Lose. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Ah, not got the inch to length, do you, lass? No icy tail for you. Give me back that tail, lass! You know, if I wasn't so determined to cut off your tail, lass, you would probably already be dead. But you are quite sturdy. Ha! Hey! Oh, insect glaive does make me feel like a cool person, doesn't it? I've gotten back into the swing of things. Nump. Oh, really? You're going all the way up there, are you, lass? Goodness. Running away from me, she is. Let me drink my gin. Don't imagine I'll have much to do. It's not like I haven't been playing this game for hundreds of hours at this point. I like to be quite stubborn. Oh, there he is! Old Super Saiyan Rajang! Oh, there's a turf war! Oh my goodness! Get her, Rajang! Yeah, mate! Oi, oh! Come on! Put a bets on! Oh, Rajang lost. But his loss is my advantage! Laser beams! I know exactly what works against ice. Giant lightning beams. The Kamehamehas of the natural world. Lightning. Woo! Now give me your tail, lass. Yes! Thank you, lass. What is going on? What was that about? Yeah, what are you going to do about that? Speaking of tailed monsters, I wonder if this Lars has a turf war with the fellow who likes stabbing with his tail in this game, Malzeno. Old vampire dragon himself. Ow. I hate how you can spawn ice beneath me. Probably shouldn't be sitting on water. That's probably on me. Oh, that was almost a misdodge. You can't get me with ground spikes if I never reach the ground. Hey, you icy bastard. Yeah, this build is not being as strong as I expected. I might have to go with a fire build next time. And whoop. Oh, damn it. Oh! Savior! My cat! What a champion! Really? Asleep again? I'm not even gonna bother getting with that one. Up. Off she runs. Now it's time to go get a tail, eh? Look at it. It's an icicle.
Impersonal, buddy.
Velkhana Lash. An elegant tail strong enough to crush giant rocks of ice in one fell swoop. Oh, it's a good time. Yes! It's a fascinating series of games, this. Gonna fall asleep, lads? Apparently not. She's too hyped up on adrenaline. I can fix that. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior? The ultimate sleeping pill? Death? Whee! I hear it's pretty effective at putting you to rest. Oh. Ow. Hello. Ouch. Hey! She was a stiff breeze from away, just a stiff breeze from dawn. Now give me your toes. Give me your toes, Velkhana. Even now, as majestic as the creature it came from. Nice, nice. Feel should put more random katakana and hiragana in the chat, Highbeard. It makes me feel really nice about myself and the fact I'm like, oh no, look at me being able to read the easiest thing to read in Japanese. Japanese is surprisingly encouraging when you first start learning it, because it takes no time at all to learn hiragana and katakana. You're like, oh, I've got this, bloody hell. I'm a master, I'm a prodigy at Japanese. Look at me, 2 weeks, memorized them completely. And they go, wow, that's very good, Erik, but now, welcome to the world of kanji. Oh, Velkhana crystal, that was easy. The core element of a Velkhana, said to be cold enough to freeze the heart of whoever holds it. Get this away from me. Man, you really do not collect much, do you? I'm not going to make any Velkhana parts at this point, but I did get 2 crystals, so I don't know what I'm complaining about. Delicious that master rank. Oh. There you go. Wonderful.
Sure to find a bargain to
give me all that lottery money.
Hope to see you again soon.
Now, Silver, the Chevalier. What do you got to say about yourself? Vanquishing that Velkhana. You've been absolutely unstoppable, saving the entire kingdom, and almost intended to join the Chevaliers. Almost, but not quite. That'd be quite rude to your friends over in Kimura, after all. Now, Erik Winters. Saying my full name. Something I must inform of. The Chevaliers have received a top secret order from the Majesty, her Queen herself. What did I just say? Her Majesty, the Queen herself? Yes, that was what I said, but I think I said her Queen, the Majesty. Yeah, never mind. We are to track down and investigate a monster. However, this mission is not going exactly what you'd call swimmingly. Granted, we're nowhere near the ocean, so why it would be going swimmingly is beyond me. We have yet to capture it. It may take a while. Things yourself, we have to call upon your help. I ask you keep in the back of your mind. They're building up to this monster. No idea what it is. But they keep, in all of the updates, they've been talking about this monster. They've talked about a monster that destroyed an entire kingdom and all this sort of thing. And then these other two have kept talking, you know, the the lady high on drugs in the corner and this fellow as well have both mentioned a secret mission they have.
Hey, good to see
Checking that woman, awesome to see. Use Velcana materials and hit something interesting. Turns out you're making those wizards go with the Velcana armor. If you equip a weapon made of these materials together with Velcana armor, it becomes extra powerful. Should prove handy in the fields, methinks. Weapons used making the Velcana armor possess a special quality that makes the frost gauge increase faster when the frostcast skill is active and the weapon is sheathed. Oh, yes! You see, I was never a great sword player. You know, a person who does single big hits. So I never used Frostcraft. But you see...
Ooh, I'm itching to get started.
Where is it? Rhyme Guard. There he is. Check this out. What an armor set that is. Forgot how like over the top the Velcana armor was. Looks a bit interesting with fewer polygons. But look at that. I should hide the head. Should toggle the preview on the head. Put something more dramatic on it. There you go. Look at him. The bloody evil witch, the ice witch herself from Narnia, Witch in the Wardrobe. Very easy to poke your own eyes out. That is many of these armors, I'd imagine. The armors that would look easy to poke your eyes out. Where's the one? Where is that one? There's definitely one that I remember. I think it's this one. That'll be easy to poke your eyes out with. Or at least crush your skull with. There's a lot. It's the whole Warcraft thing, I suppose. But yes, if I remember correctly, it would give you... skill info. Frostcraft, there it is. An aura of frost builds when your weapon is sheathed, raising attack. The effective decreases to hits, immediately hit, or arrow or shot fired. So essentially, you have this bar, and it builds up as you have your weapon sheath, and each sort of with depreciating results, you hit, and you hit, and it works really well for big weapons that, you know, only hit a few times. And then you sheath them anyway because you need to reposition. So that's why focus is there too, because it's for big weapons like the greatsword. So I never used it, but it's interesting they've decided to add some sort of bonus for using the whole set in a way. Now, where's the Velcana set for me? There it is. Probably should find it. Wise Phylos. Yep, that's about as I remember it. It's a stick. It's just a big, icy stick. Don't have enough crown horns. Damn. Not a bad weapon, actually. Curious. I'm gonna look at the other weapons. What's the other one I use? Gun lance. Vorpal Icefoot. You'll have to admit, it does look very nice. The sort of, it's almost like, what's her name? Bloody Elsa from Frozen's run past this game and gone, let it go! And made a weapon for us. Vorpal Icefoot. And Hunting On, of course. That's the other one I used. I think this one was a, oh, it's this one, yes. Looks almost elven in a way, you know? That sort of... You know those patternings you tend to see in sort of elven architecture and things derivative. Never watched that movie? I've watched it far more than I'd like to admit. Quite like the second one. Like the outfit change, like how it was going. I like the power ballad, that was a reference. That was fun. It's alright. They're good fun, to be honest. That's about as much as I can say. Yes, Well, I could make the outfit. Actually, that's a good check. Let's check how it's colored. What's it on the main armor? I don't see me using this. Critical element? Meh. I don't see this changing my insect glaive builds. Or heard that song in full. That's fair enough. Probably better for it, to be honest. Sort of changes the color of the ice. Interesting. Can make it like what clouds look like just before they rain hail. Is this sort of dark green color? What's the other one? Ah, the metal. That makes sense.
Guess you could say
of an expert at this point. Don't worry about your gear. I grip this here.
I worry about my gear, lass. Please stop talking.
I'll be here when you need.
Excuse me. Right.
Your spirit shines bright.
A new risen elder dragon has been discovered. Oh my. I hope you don't get taken by surprise. Oh, Cheech, the fish will solely mind their surroundings and carry their duties no matter. Not your duty. Now do your duty. Oh, she's really hard on herself, this lass. Master rank 6. Have filling up the class. Oh, master rank 6, actually. What is it? Advanced trade obstruction. Yeah. Hazy shadow. Oh. An extremely powerful Lucinaga. I saw a post about this. Apparently this Lucinaga cougar is actually different. Fascinating. I'll have to get to go next time.
I look forward to your
I've fought a few Lucinaga cougars recently, so...
It's great to see
Now.
you.
You can now take followers along with the knowledge of... Yes. Yes, I know that. I knew this. What? Oh, they've also changed that whole quest thing to make it easier. Now.
Would you like to try an anomaly quest?
Oh, that's right. The Risen quests are in here, aren't they?
Take a look at the quest list.
Here it is. Oh. Well, I suppose that makes sense. That is actually the order they appeared in the main game. So, in the main game, you see, you fought Chameleos, then Kushala, then Teostra. And then Crimson Gross Valstrax. Alright.
Take care.
Valstrax. What was Valstrax again? Week 2 again. Absolutely everything. Apparently. Good God, Valstrax, what's wrong with you? Seems like a stiff breeze could knock you over. Huh. Well. Guess I'll use anything I want. Actually, is it weak to poison? Probably is the perhaps should the thing I look at. This may not be exact, but oh, it's not at all weak to poison, so anything else will do. So, as you can see, I have 7. Which one should I choose? Fire, water, thunder, ice. I think we might go with water, shall we? Actually... Yeah, we'll go with water. Let's change our outfit, shall we? Let's go with the, weird sky pirate looking thing. With the banner for a weapon. I had a lot of fun making these sets, I'll have you know. I had a lot of fun.
Back to work.
Now, I'm actually quite worried about this. We did quite well on Velkhana. I'm not expecting to do nearly as well on this fellow. But we are using Insect Glaive. A banner for weapon, so you'll be Jarvan Ivy. Indeed. Hiya! A spear comes out the top of it. Oh, so I quite look at this one. Just me having a good time. There's something to say about these sort of games. I really hope that Wild Hearts game manages to capture the lightning in a bottle that is the Monster Hunter series. That appears to only be able to be captured by the people who make Monster Hunter. Why is it that some companies are the only ones who can make a certain type of game? Like, there aren't many games that have really successfully done Souls-like. The closest has been Nioh by Team Ninja, but that's because they've kind of more done a game that's like their previous games, Ninja Gaiden and the like, plus some Souls-like elements. They've built upon what they already know, but not many other companies have managed to make it work like they have. Not many more. Yes. Speaking of banners, they're not very common in Australia, but are those banner dancer people, you know, the banner spinners or whatever they call them, are they really that common in America? They always show up in sort of, you know, movies about New York or something like that. But are they really all that common? Those banner spinners? Like, you get your free pizza here or something? No, that's not what they normally do, but you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I see you around here frequently. I can count on my hands the amount of times I've seen those bloody things. Now, big dinosaur. We missed each other. That was a bit embarrassing for the both of us. We'll just pretend we didn't see it. Alright, lad? Alright, old mate?
Do like a cat. Be careful!
Right. You and me, old mate. It's time to go, old T-Rex. Flaming T-Rex. It's time to fight a very, very angry rocket-powered dragon. That's like the super version of a falcon. A falcon may be able to drop at Mach 1 or 2 or something, but this falcon can drop at Mach 10. Probably can break orbit, honestly. I don't know why more of these bastards don't fly into the bloody upper atmosphere. Oh, whoopsie daisies. That was embarrassing. Got distracted. Yes, good morning. You don't look too different from your normal self. You've got some white tips, I suppose. You've got yourself some frosted tips, old mate. Ow. Oh my god. Right, lesson learned. Don't make fun of the frosted tips of the giant rocket-powered elder dragon. Understood. Would you please? Stop shooting the giant laser beams. Lesson learned. Don't make fun of the frosted tips of the giant elder dragon. Lesson learned, everyone. Keep that in mind. Good God. Bit of a step up from the Volcano. I suppose the Volcano you only need to be ranked 12 to fight. This bloody fellow you need to be ranked 200 or something. So, you know, I was probably underestimating him. That's my fault. I'll take that lesson to the grave, that's for sure. And that lesson is, get another creature to fight it again. Why did you take so long to roar? Maybe it's the fat man who died down. Ah. Do you think, gang? Ha! A trade of blows! And you did not succeed. Well. Now, Crimson Vovalstrax, could you stay there for a moment? I'm gonna beat you up with an old man. I did see one last week, though. Oh. I've only seen them about a handful of times. Yeah, you thought you would stab me with your big pokey stick, didn't you? Yeah, try and roar, old mate. Ain't gonna work out for you. Please don't explode. Oh, damn. Bloody fellow was powering up. Yep. You gonna do it again? No? I'm worried about you. One of the rare few monsters that's easy to hit in the tail. It really probably maybe 5 years ago. God's sake. Please! Okay, we're definitely going to be failing this quest. Oh my god, Christ almighty, you bloody lightning bastard.
You're gonna be sorry.
Sneezes in my general direction, I die instantaneously. Christ. I knew it was going to be tough, but... Oh, it's bloody tough.
Pete's walking.
I haven't fought one of these in a long time, so maybe it's me. I'm distracted or something. This may be a couple of attempts for this one. That's probably a good thing, to be honest. Give some actual longevity to this stream. It would be a bit upsetting if I had beat them first try every time. Please don't. I'd appreciate you not immediately taking off half of my health bar. You spiky bastard. Now how the hell do I get white from you? Ow, you bastard. Ha! No. Is it your tail? Where is white on you? That's embarrassing. I know this is supposed to be the hardest monster to date, but god, that was embarrassing. You see, with Insect Glaive, you have to collect, to do any real damage, you have to collect the sort of gels, goo, powder to be able to actually get what you want to actually do enough damage. But I cannot for the life of me find where the bloody white powder is on that Velstrax. Which means I can't actually get strong enough. Oh dear. This is going to take a few tries, I think. We might be here a while. My sore throat's gone away, though. Somehow. By some minor miracle. Ah, I didn't replenish my equipment. Give me a moment. Go into a tent for that. The time may be 15 minutes, but there's absolutely no way I'm reaching to that. Let's go, dog. On a journey. To collect as much health as we can. Because it seems we're bloody well gonna need it. I can see him from here. Look at him over there. Blowing up a storm. I wish I could run up walls. That'd be so cool. Gotta collect all the birds. Lest I perish miserably once again. I wonder how much they paid to send some poor sod out the sun to do that sign spinning, going back to the sign spinning. I know, a bit of a change back from being murdered 3 times. I can only imagine it was one of those awfully paid jobs, you know? It can't have been well paid. I would be upset in a way if it was well paid, because that would mean somebody actually has a sort of modicum of ethics, and I just can't see that happening with a job like that. Fast food places? No way. Absolutely no way would they do something like minimum wage, probably. Yes.
This looks like a fair match.
That's what I would think, but only minimum wage to work out in the hot sun, destroying your body and your mind. It wouldn't be too bad in somewhere very northern. You know, somewhere that is actually quite temperate during the summer, but... How the bloody hell did you hit me, man? Wait. Valstrax! No! No Valstrax! Valstrax! Ah! I dodged it! I dodged the meteor!
There's an obedient fella.
Bloody hell, Valstrax! Come on, you can't be doing that, lad! Can't be doing this old man's art like that, old mate! Come on! Good God, mate! Not on, mate. Not on. I'm not happy, Jan. Not happy. Good God.
That's enough.
Please leave me alone. Oh, thank God. Everyone is asleep. Breathe a sigh of relief. I cannot believe it. Valstrax is able to ambush me when he's not even in my zone. That's fascinating. That's a really good choice. I think that's a spectacular choice. See, Valstrax is known for its ambush. It flies high up into the sky and just like a hawk, I suppose. It flies down from the upper atmosphere and absolutely takes you out. Which is a fun design for a monster. Don't get me wrong. Can be quite terrifying when you have no idea of the timing. I just hate the fact you do half my health and damage. Please leave me alone, Valstrax. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, damn it. I may actually have to make a lance build for this. I don't know how I'm going to beat this fella with just an insect glaive. I'm just not good enough at dodging right now. I'm not used at all to fighting this fellow, and this fellow's moveset's completely different than the last time I fought him, so... I'll admit, I'm completely outmatched. I am outmatched. And outplayed, to be honest. Outmatched and outplayed. I do not know. Also, what is my status? Yeah, -7 dragon resistance probably is why I'm having a lot of trouble. And lessons been learned. Am I going to do anything about those lessons that I've learned? Absolutely not. Please don't go. You know what, we're gonna go get Basil, guys. At least I know Basil, guys. He's a good friend of mine.
Pete's walking.
Got any Basil, guys? Any geeses? Oh, he's asleep. Perfect. Wakey, wakey! Eggs and bakey! We've a dragon to murder. Look at the locals here. The wages seem to range from $11 an hour to $18 an hour. Mostly 18. So, in Aussie dollary dues, what's that like? 20, 25? It'd probably be 25 or something, right? In Aussie dollary dues. You know that fake currency we have? You know, I don't like the fact you have retractable cores. Okay, the back legs is where you get it from. The tail's where you get. 25.96. Yeah, alright. That's not awful. It's not exactly perfect. Oh, what the bloody hell were you trying to do? Wow, you've got a weak tail. I'm starting to wonder if you're not a glass cannon, old mate. Oh, alright. I don't like when you get in the sky, to be honest. How did you hit me? Bastard. I cut your damn tail off. Should be nicer to me.
Time for revenge.
Flying little prick. God. Yeah, 25 an hour is not too bad in Australian dollars, at least. That's... It's not exactly great. If you're doing it for many hours, that would be awful, but you'd need to do it to live. But it's not too bad, to be honest. Certainly could be better. I work for over 30 an hour, mostly, when I was working in this last job I was working on. For, like, it was a entry-level position, technically. I was a manager, but it was a cheap, sort of low-level manager. Sort of foreman, rather than anything else. And off he goes. Wow, you are fast. I really wish the giant murder dragon wouldn't murder me so much. Really quite upsetting. Cannot believe how quickly his tail got cut off.
Nothing personal, buddy.
Hey! Stop nibbling on me! Let's get all the defense we can get.
Awesome. Bring it on.
Nope. I do not like you. I would appreciate a breather, is what I was going to say. Now you bastard. I'm gonna die if I get hit by this, by the way. Oop. Excuse me. Yeah, get me up here, mate. Oh, no. Oh, for God's sake. Oh no, and he just went risen too. We haven't even been fighting him in his final form. The bastard's like Freezer. Oh, this is embarrassing. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat him with this build. I'm too squishy. Might need to build a Lance build.
Hey there. Okay then. See you soon.
Hey.
dear. Oh dear, oh dear. This armor better be bloody worth it.
Best of luck.
I'll try my one-time as an insect glaive. And we will figure it out from there. I knew this was going to take a while. I wasn't quite expecting it to take this long. I'm more of a one and done sort of fellow, but seems I do not have such fortunes today. Be the damn dog. You can see I have a very particular route I always go for with this man. And why did last time he fall asleep so quickly, and this time he not really fall asleep at all? Mysteries indeed. Mysteries abound with this damnable creature. Main problem comes from his ability just to completely ruin my health bar in a single hit. This is what I get for not playing Insect Glaive for a while, eh? And only having Insect Glaive built. Ready for the scream. Perhaps I had other builds ready, it would probably be fine. But not so, not so. For old Erik Winters is as daft as they come. Eh? Oh, he's coming to me, and that fellow's running away. Maybe I'm cursing myself by drinking these mega demon drugs. That's what I was looking for. We've Valstrax to fight. Onward, my noble steed. It hasn't really helped me so far, but, you know, here's to hoping, I suppose. Very embarrassing if I ran off the edge with this old thing. It's perished. Now would you allow me off so I can fight the damn monster myself?
That's enough.
Damn, I just can't figure out how to dodge that one. Where were you aiming, Valstrax? Could you rocket a power at me? No? Mistakes were made, but I live. Oh, I've really gone far away, haven't I? Oh, he's following me. No. I refuse. Run away! Run away! But you're gonna follow up me, lad? There he is. He is going to follow me up here, lad. Don't know why I said that. Bastard! It's alive! I have no idea where that bastard was aiming. I'm really on the back foot, aren't I? The hell was that? I hate you. Oh. Ah! I'm just biding my time. This is strategy. I'm strategizing. I'm not being a coward. This is strategy. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do enough damage to do that. Right here. Let's not be an idiot. Get the old bombs out.
I put down a bomb.
Sharpen up. Drink up. And down we go. Off his tail goes, actually. Please don't laser beam me in the face. Plot twist. He laser beamed me in the face. I almost perfectly cut my own voice there. Don't let me in the face.
Well, that's
God, this is embarrassing. And all my chatter about being good at this game, eh? Dear oh dear. And all my chatter. This was probably to be expected. I was never very good at fighting this fellow. We all have our weaknesses. It's just mine's giant blazing red dragons that come down from the heavens and smite us like puny mortals. And off he goes. Well, gives me the peace I need to take apart the piece of him I've taken, at least. I got my piece. I got my piece. Velstrax helix tail. A sharp section of Velstrax tail. It grows an eerie, unsettling aura. I wasn't expecting to give them so many new pieces.
Bring it on. I feel awesome.
You, me. The end of the world, Velstrax. You, me, and the end of the world. Yeah, roll you want. I got my damage off while you... Please don't. Please don't. No! I yet live. For not much longer. Please, old mate. Just let me exist for the 2 seconds unaccosted. I understand I've been the one who has been assaulting you, but... Oh no! We've done it though! We've hit the health gate. We've hit the health gate required for that move though. That's cool. What? Why are you back? Velstrax, why are you back? Where have you gone?
Be careful.
Oh, thank God you murdered the Armadron. Wait, where'd the Armadron go? The coward! He ran away! The absolute coward. I'm having trouble. I'm really struggling. I don't know. I am just awful at this. I know I'm being too cautious is my problem, to be honest. I need to get in the fray. Run around in his face, you know, all that sort of thing. I'm being too cautious. I'm letting him scare me too much. Also, I don't have the bloody reaction time to be able to dodge all of his bullshit. You know, I didn't have any trouble with the other Risen Elder Dragons. I just knew I'd have trouble with this fellow, though. The other one's fine, easy. Like a walk in the park. This one... Not so. Not so.
Ready to run.
Here we are. Now, I'm sorry, Armadron, but you're going to go fight against a god. If that's not too much trouble. Onward! We've God to fight.
This is gonna be good.
Or whatever the hell he is. A wishing star made incarnate. Oh, speaking of wishing stars, I went and watched that Puss in Boots movie, The Last Wish. It was good fun. It was a lot better than the first one, I'll tell you that for free. Very fun, though, wishing Puss in Boots and The Last Wish. A good bit of fun, that movie. I really would suggest it. It may seem like a kid's movie, but there is some very good, some very hilariously accurate showings of mental health, actually, in that movie. You wouldn't expect it from a Puss in Boots movie, but really does do a good job of showing how it feels to really suffer under the weight of Yeah, I just healed that health, mate. I just healed that health. This bastard's really gonna make me pull out all the cowardly stops. What do you mean, here it comes? What do you mean? What is he doing? Absolutely no idea. Because my cat stopped him. Thanks, cat. You're a real one. Now he's blind. The only reason I'm still alive is that damn cat. And off he goes.
Weapons getting dull.
God, this is... Honestly, I really wasn't expecting you to be this much harder. I'm having so much trouble. I can't tell if it's because I'm... sucking. It's been a long time. Maybe it is me. Maybe it's not him, it's me. It's not you, it's me. I'm sorry. Evening, old mate. Have you heard about our Lord and Saviour? Bugs. That uppercut.
Need some help.
That thing instantly kills me if I'm not careful. There it is. Third time for a third time. Bloody hell. I'm not doing well, am I? I'm too cowardly. Too cowardly. That's my problem. Bloody too cowardly. Dear oh dear. Well, give me a moment. I need to run to the loo. Drank a bit too much shit. Back in a moment and we'll try this again. And again and again. I will win this fight. If I have to spend 3 hours doing it. We'll just delay the stream till 11 o'clock tomorrow. I'm back, everyone! Goodness. And here I thought. My hubris has gotten me. I was sitting here chuffed with myself. Oh, I'm pretty good at this whole game. Ooh, I'll be done in an hour. I'll be done in no time. We'll have to spend the rest of the time doing farming or something. Oh, all chuffed with myself I was. How wrong I was. How bloody wrong I was. Hey? Who could have thought I'd be so wrong? Now, I wonder if I'm just using the wrong weapon. Maybe it would be a bit easier. Well, it's not the wrong weapon, but, you know. I'm wondering if there would be a better element to use that might make it a bit easier. Well, you know, maybe we'll give the poison build a go. I know I was scoffing at using it, but it is the main general build for a reason. Let's see how it goes, shall we? I probably need stamina reduction when fleeing from large monsters, because I'm doing a lot of fleeing, that's for sure. Well, back nose to the rocket-powered grindstone, I suppose. That bring followers along thing is really tempting me now. Really tempting me. But I'm gonna resist. I'll resist. Stop crouching in front of the damn bin. To replenish my items. Too impatient. Ooh, a Seregios! Well, that could be good. I'll have to go pick him up. Make this bloody Risen Crimson Glow Valstrax. RCGV. Sounds like a car model. Come down for the new Rekov model of Toyota. It'll blow your socks off. Literally. It'll also turn into a giant flying red dragon. Don't worry about that. It's not a bug. It's a feature. Prism Crimson Glow Valstrax. It's got a lot of titles. His titles have got bloody adjectives. Now give me all the health. Give me your juice, birds. Lest I squeeze it from your cold, dead hands. Dear, oh dear. I wonder if we're going to be able to beat this fellow tonight. What a fool was I to think I could defeat this fellow in such a short time. What a fool was I. Something else? Hello. Just let me collect this red bug. I'll be right with you, old mate. Dodging rolls have never been my specialty. What a concept, though. Dodging through walls. Now that's embarrassing. At this rate, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me by the ordinary Seregios. Get down on the ground.
You shouldn't have pissed me off.
Give myself a bit of more health. Now we can ride. Ride! Riders of Rohan.
Go for a ride.
Fight Sauron.
Okay, that's enough.
Shotgun.
Here comes the pain.
And he's powered up. Now he's a problem. Ah! That's right. What you gonna do now, you crimson bastard? Now. He's gonna do that. Ah! I don't know what just happened, but I'm not going to complain. I'm going to run and drink. Lesson learned. Jump away when they're using that move.
Well, that sucked.
Really now, mate. God, this is embarrassing. I'd say, if I actually was feeling embarrassed. I'm just feeling outclassed, to be honest. Old mate having my guts for garters. Honestly, I don't know what I did to this fellow. He's acting like I murdered his family or something.
Let's go.
I feel like I've somehow personally offended this Crimson Eurovlaustrak. What did I ever do to you? Hey! Don't you... He's off. No, of course he is. What's really holding me back is the fact I have got the durability of a wet paper bag, but... Well, anything would have the durability of a wet paper bag when getting hit by something that moves at... You know... cosmic velocities. The worst part is collecting the damn bug essence from this bastard. And whoop. He can combo that. I'm expecting laser beams. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Oh, I got them. Oh, Seragios. Glad you turned up. Good to see you. Oh, thank God he's asleep. Oh, dear, oh dear. Okay, dog 1, dog 2. Otherwise known as the cat. All we can do is pray. That move! Oh, thank God, the cat saved me. I could be using this for damage, but I can also use it to heal. Oh no, I'm dead. I just can't figure this guy out. I'm at a loss. And I'm gonna lose. I'm not just at a loss, I've lost. He's beat me in the mental game. They change up my vibe. I really think a lance would do well against this fellow. Just the moment I get hit by it, I really need Moxie. Maybe what I'm doing wrong is Moxie. And off he goes. Oh dear. Just haven't got enough Moxie. It's really embarrassing, to be honest. Really not doing well. He's got me on the ropes, guys. He's got me on the bloody ropes. Sergios, why do you keep going to the place where Valstrax is? Hello, Valstrax. It's good to see you. I'll be back. Don't you worry. You have fun fighting that Sergios. I'm off to get a T-Rex. I get to put poison, don't I? And you too. You. You thought, old mate. You bloody well thought, didn't you? Hey? What do you think was going to happen against the big dragon? Oh, there goes his tail. I was hoping to have a bit more of a down than that. Why can I not, for the life of me, dodge that damn uppercut? Oh! Well, that's new. Didn't know you could do that, old mate. What the hell was that? Why did I stumble? Is this an ambush or are you going away? Of course it's an ambush. I'm dead. I live! I spoke too soon. And also too late. How are you going? Thanks. You're a doll.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, this is This is an embarrassing show and more of a... Wow, I'm really not doing nearly at all as well as I need to be doing to be actually effective in this fight. I'm just not figuring out what I should do. I can't get a word in edgeways, to be honest. He's got all the edges, from what I can see. All the bloody edges in the world. Perfectly timed. He just needs to sneeze in my direction and I'm absolutely stuffed. Bloody Thanksgiving turkeys, if nothing on me. Because I'm stuffed. They only believe they were stuffed. Up, I'm gone. Goodbye. What are you doing? I keep missing that super move. Fast track, can you do it again? I couldn't see it. Sorry, old mate, I was down the hole. Having a bit of trouble, you say. Functioning when you're around. I hate you, and everything you stand for. Do you understand that, Valstrax? You missed. That was a bit embarrassing. For you? Oh, he got me that time. Please stop. Just give me a break. Ow. Dear oh dear. He's outclassed me, to be honest. I have no idea what to do. I've spent 15 minutes running in circles. I have no idea what I'm going to do. How in the hell am I supposed to beat this guy?
How are things?
Is my armor?
Make it happen.
Oh, well, that might help. Let's actually get the armor I'm wearing back to up to max strength. Maybe I'll actually be able to stand a bloody fighting chance. Don't know how much that's more increased it by. But that would be a good start. Actually having the maximum defense. So, first, maximum defense. Good start. Now, what to do? I really think a lance would work well against this guy. Allow me to block a lot more. But I don't have a lance build right now. Not for this character, at least. And I'm not about to spend 30 minutes making one. Yeah, well. Only chance is to try again. Be not I to be known as a man who gives up. That's for certain. Be not it known that I am a man who gives up. I'll defeat you yet, Valstrax, and then I'll have a lot easier time, because then I can bring my followers along and they can get murdered by all the awful explosions. And I can just toddle around, having a fun time. The most annoying part of this is doing this whole kit and caboodle of collecting these little bloody birds. It's fine when you succeed after collecting all the birds. What's the problem is when you fail and you still have to collect all the damn birds. So I was recently told you can change how long it takes for you to get on your damn dog. Should change that setting. Which one is it? Game settings. Image code, hit effect, hit for that. Is it in controls? I wonder where it is. Maybe I can only do it outside of quests. Or in the main menu or something. Giddy up, bullseye. Foul strikes. Doesn't surprise me that this one, the ones that stumped me solid. Doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Oosh. Bit of a loading problem there. Oosh. Just get up the edge, you damn dog. Loving the sound of as always, to start with, get yourself a Seregios. That's how I start every morning. With a nutritious bowl of Seregios stew.
This is gonna be good.
Well, that was significantly less painless than the last time. So, maybe that's a good sign. You know, here's to hoping that we won't immediately be turned into a fine paste by a angry red and silver dragon. Here's to hoping. I would be a very good-looking fine red paste, though, so maybe I shouldn't complain too much. I don't think you'd find finer red paste out there than old Erik Winters. I will eat my microphone in frustration at this rate. I swear this to you. I will eat my microphone in frustration.
Time for revenge.
Ah, what did I just send myself? I will eat it. Devour it. In utter, deep and true anger. Why is it that humans are like that? I've always found when I get angry, I want to bite down on something. We all have our thing. Somebody punches walls, somebody does this, somebody does that. I always found I want to bite something for some reason, like some sort of angry canine. That's my personal annoyance reaction. I always want to bite down on things. Usually my own hand.
Let's go for
Which is probably healthier? Question, perhaps? I don't know. It's better than biting somebody else, I suppose. Usually my hand or the nearest inanimate object, which can be quite painful at times, I'll admit. Now, attack!
Okay, that's enough.
I wonder if there's some way I could break you out of your super mode. I know there is.
I put down a bomb.
Just unfortunately, I don't know what it is.
Have a taste of this.
Ah, fascinating. Well, let me go full focus mode, eh? I fear I won't be very entertaining to talk to for the next few minutes, but we'll see if I can't eke out a victory over this bastard yet. Dang. Still that uppercut. Real issue. And down. Don't know where it went, but I'm not going to complain. Hello? Now you bastard!
What is the bet? Be careful.
And down he comes! Hello! Been a while, how are you doing? What is this? Here it comes! Why does he keep saying that? What does that mean? You know, honestly, not once has he ever hit me with that super move. Not once! I shouldn't complain, but it's kind of sad, don't you think? Give me a moment.
Oh no, you don't.
Oh, hello, Sir Agios. How are you? Don't mind me. Just
I'll be taking this.
collecting my spoils of not dying. Delicious spoils of not being murdered.
Bring it on. I feel awesome.
Oh yes, I didn't pick any of those up. Oh well. C'est la vie, I suppose. Now all you have to be, cat, is helpful. Holy hell. How'd that do so much bloody damage? Please stop turning. I'm trying to get your tail. Thank you. Now we can start the fight. Please stop. A damn uppercut. Always that. And I'll let him get along. I'll let him get it out of his system. Oh, hello, Seragios. Good to see you again. Now, I'm not here to fight you. At all. You can come fight the Valtrax with me, but otherwise, no. I'm not having this fight. I really wish you would stop doing random stuff like that. And whoop. When I get on the back foot like this, it really... Nope. You annoy me beyond any other monster, Valstrax. You're really annoying. I hate you with a burning passion that probably burns now. Maybe it doesn't burn quite that hot. But it does burn awful hot. Oh, stuff you. I'll be back. Ah. Why do I have minus 14 dragon resistance? I could have sworn I only had minus 9 or something. What's causing me to lose more resistance to things? But I'm still alive. Frankly, better than I expected. Come on, Anjanath. Just need to get a couple of lucky shots off, Angela. You've got this fight. Come on, Valstrax. Yeah, you and me hand enough, mate. We're gonna kick this bloody shiny bird into the dirt. Oh, we're riding the bastard. Nice. Now he's able to fly. What? Well, that is just unfair. I dodged that. Wait! Oh my god, mates! We've bloody well done it, eh? We've knocked the bastard down! Ow. Only for him to go right back into his super mode. Great. Love it, mate. Love that for you.
Knew I could count on you. Here it comes!
Oh, of course, it's an ambush. And I'm dead. As if my hubris could not get any higher. Fellow came in. No.
You're gonna be sorry!
None of that hubris around here, mate. Can't be having a good time. If you're having a good time, that means I wasn't doing my job properly, and I've got a very good work ethic. This bloody sparkly bastard, I swear. It'll be the end of bloody time. Christ. And if he's gonna keep killing me constantly, I'm gonna keep recovering all my items as much as I possibly can. Actually... Never mind. You have fun with that. I'm gonna come back in a moment. Yes, I know, very impressive. You can fly. But what I can do is ride giant spiders. Honestly, I don't know which is a better skill. Guess it depends how scared you are of spiders. I'm gonna die to the spider, aren't I? That would be ironic. Oh, hello, Valstrax. Please, fight the spider. He's very helpful, this Valstrax. He knew exactly what I was trying to do. Really can be counted on, this old mate. Just hope I can beat him. Hey?
Okay, that's enough.
What?
You shouldn't have ticked me off.
Now don't do your damn zoom forward. Now we did the worst one. You know, I'm gonna admit, I have absolutely no idea how I managed to dodge that. What's up?
Be careful.
You can't get me! I'm going to scum my way to victory if I have to. And where the hell is that Diablos? That's right. There's a new monster in town. Which means I can use it. Now excuse me.
Gonna be good.
I don't think that was gonna work. Ah, perfect! Thank you, Valstrax. You are a good mate. Coming to somewhere much easier to get to. If this is how I win, honestly, mate, I've spent an hour and a half on this. I will take it. Get bored of the bull's horns, you bastard! Here, go sparkle in the underworld, you prick.
Here comes the messy part.
Success! Not ideal, but it's still success. Let no one take that from me. Well, good work, everybody. I think that was a perfect bit of hunting. Let's never do that again, unless I have to use it for a build, and in which case I might have an easier time with friends. Ah, for God's sake. That was painful. In many ways. Now the headache's returned. Told you I could do it, though. Fifth time's a charm. I don't know how many times I did it. 5, probably. I stopped counting.
Right.
Alright. I agree. Alright indeed. His armor better look cool. Valstrax Rise Gem, of course. Which means I need to beat him 5 more bloody times to actually get anything. Ooh, I got a Badge of Heroes. A Risen Reaper. Oh, So they probably made that for 23 minutes. Oh. Dear, oh dear. Well, let's have a look at this armor, shall we? Crimson Valstrax. Yep, that is about what I expected it to look like. Like a Gundam out of hell. So what's its move? Tell me, what are your skills? When using the red scroll, all elemental resistance is set to 0 and converted into elemental attack. The blue scroll raises elemental resistances. Whoa, what the bloody hell?
Don't worry about your gear.
How the...
Kiss your hand
Right.
with confidence.
Elemental attack. So you would... Well, that's an interesting way of balancing that. Ah. My computer sounds like it's about to take off, actually. I'm just like, what the hell is that sound? Is that the air conditioner? No, no, that's the computer. Sounds like it's about to take off. So that would kind of balance out people using as much of the elemental resistance to get... Oh well, interesting. Not that useful. Elemental resistance plus 10 when using the red scroll. The conversion rate for elemental attack increases, whatever that conversion rate happens to be. Fascinating. It's also got dragon resistance. That would probably be helpful. Critical boost 3, that's a good one. Interesting indeed, eh? And the other fellows were so much easier than you, Valstrax. I hate you. And everything you stand for.
Shall we? See you soon.
And I'm exhausted. I'm so tired after that. I'm glad I delayed the stream, to be honest. Tomorrow's stream will be starting at 9, by the way. I've delayed it a bit. Right, well, that was a painful experience. Let's hope I don't have to go with that again, because I do not think that would be good for my build. So, that's all. I think that's all. With the stuff in...
Your spirit shines bright.
There's anomaly investigation stuff, but... that ain't your problem. This is all... stuff for me to deal with. Because... it's very boring. It's the same as normal hunting, really, except with a different thing. It doesn't change much, so it's not very fun to watch. Those were 2 new monsters, though. And with difficulty, we overcame both of them. So, cheers to that. Raise a glass to me. Tired, with a headache on the right side of my skull. And actually quite ready to head back into God of War tomorrow morning. So, I think we'll stop there. I've exhausted myself. Absolutely exhausted myself. Yes, that's the chaotic gore stuff. The hunter loadout thing. Tactical follow on the research. So what is he actually weak to? Oh, he's actually a bit more resistant to elements. Blast! There you go. Anyway. Be not I. Let's finish up there. Bit of a short one today, only 2.5 hours. Honestly. Bit longer than I was expecting. I'll be completely honest with you. A bit longer than I was honestly expecting. I was coming in here with all the hubris in the world. And yet... how it got me. Anyway, tomorrow's stream will be back to return to form. Speaking of, while I don't forget, I'll unhide that stream once I finish this stream. See, I've already made the actual stream for tomorrow morning. I've just hidden it from your view. You cannot see it. Ooh, I'm like a little magical pixie, hiding everything from you. This is utter tripe. This last half of this bloody stream, I've been an absolute stream of consciousness. An absolute cascade of verbal diarrhea. Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway. Well, that was fun. I actually enjoyed that. It's nice to just talk absolute tripe while I'm trying to murder a giant dragon that's powered by the souls of the damned. Anyway. I'll leave you all to it, and I think I'll finish up there. So as always, good night, sleep tight, and try again. Because you never know. You might get enough monsters to beat another monster to death and get lucky. Anyway, I'll be off. See you all tomorrow morning. The stream may or may not be that long tomorrow. Depends how I feel when I wake up. We'll see.